And for all of you in this room, everybody watching me, man, you're so confused about what God is calling you to do and what I'm supposed to be called to do and what I'm fitting to do. We got all this American confusion about calling. You know why we confused about calling? Because in America, you've over-romanticized it. You've made it glorious. You've worshiped the idea of calling. You know how you figure out your calling? Start with what has already been revealed. Just obey the scriptures, man. Just do the simple things. Love, serve, give, forgive, live in community. Just if you just start with obedience to the word, you know what? It's the Lord's will to reveal to you his will. You don't gotta over-romanticize calling. You over-romanticize platforms, man. This is what I'm doing. Man, you glorify this for what? Why do you want this so bad? For what? Why do you want light, so like fame? Like, yo, calling starts so, yo, when the Lord saved me, I was just walking my dog and thankful to be in the kingdom. I was serving in a church. I was giving tithes and offerings. I was serving on a team. I was living in community. Man, I was making little evangelistic cards that had the Romans road, Romans 3:23 and 6:23. I was giving them out to people. I was just living as a Christian. That is the foundation of calling. Like some of you make calling so glorious, because American preaching, we make calling so romanticized, so glorious. It got y'all feeling depressed. You're always trying to figure out what I'm called to do. Man, you're called to have an intimate relationship with Christ. You're called to be obedient to the scriptures. You're called to live in community. You're called to love, pray, serve, and give. You're called to just be faithful one day at a time. And anything beyond that, the Lord will reveal it to you. He's a good father. He's not trying to hide his will for your life. Some of you, watch. What is Lena called to do? You think because she's not doing Evolve Women's Conference, she's less of a woman? What if God called her to just be a mother who raised up world changers? Is that enough for your American Christianity? Billy Graham, my favorite preacher, after Christ and Paul, what was his mother's calling? You don't even know her name. What if God called her to just raise a righteous son who he would use to change the world? Is that enough for your American Christianity? No, that's not sexy enough. What if God is going to just be a good parent? How about start with the calling to just be a good believer? And stop glorifying all these things. What am I called to do? What am I called to do? You know what? You're called to just be faithful to Christ, have an intimate relationship with Christ, love others, obey what is already written, and then watch. And as you do that, anything beyond that, he will reveal to you. Man, I was doing all of that long before he talked to me about pastoral ministry. Come on, family. I was loving on God and loving on people and serving in church and giving tithes and offerings and telling people about Jesus. I was standing on park benches preaching the gospel. I was being a good witness. I was dealing with my sin. I was crushing my heart. I was dying daily like a suicide. I was doing all that stuff long before he said, I want you to pastor a church. Some of you confused about calling because you won't start on the ground. That if you just be faithful on the ground, all that fancy stuff, man, he will reveal to you what he wants you to do. Man, he's a good father. He's a good father. He has your best interests at heart. And if you just be a faithful believer on the ground, all that other fancy stuff, whatever he has for you, he will walk you into it. Don, what is Don called? Don is the best adjutant I've ever had. What if this is what God is calling to do? To just rock with me until we all go, until we gray and we sit in a wheelchair. Well, is that enough for your American Christianity? If Don never stood on a microphone and preached, is that enough for your American Christianity? Is he any less of a man because he's in a chair and I'm on a platform? Is Don any less of a man? Or am I any greater of a man? because he's in a chair and I got a microphone. Am I a greater man than him? I didn't even want this. I ran from this for 4 years. And we're so thirsty for all this American garbage. Got your hearts sick. That's why you have no joy. You can't even celebrate the small things that God is doing in your life because you got all that American preaching in you that keeps your eyes on the lights. So you can't even be thankful for the simple things in life.